Alright, so for this demo, we are going to set our previously flashed Linksys WRT 54G little Wi-Fi router, and we're going to use this as a Wi-Fi adapter. So my computer, this is my computer coming from here. I just unplugged it, shouldn't have done that. Now I'm going to have to sit there and let it, okay, it's back already. We do not have an internet connection to this router, but I do have a Wi-Fi network at my house here. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the router to the regular router. We're going to attach this wireless G router and use it as an access point, or not an access point. I'm going to use it as basically a wireless card for this computer. This computer doesn't have a wireless card; it's only wired because I don't really like wireless. But in cases where you need it, this is how you do it. So first, we're going to go to status. Oh, got to put in admin. So this is the stuff I set earlier. I set the password to admin, just because it's not important. It's not on the internet, so I blew up the screen a lot so we could see. So we're going to want to go to wireless, under status, wireless. We're going to want to go site survey, and then I'm going to find my network. It looks like my network here. JDog to the rescue, AP, and it's the mode access point. So this is my network here, my wireless, and we're going to go over and join. And all this does is set some of the other things for us easier. So it says, congratulations, we successfully did it, fantastic. Bring us to the page we need to go to. And so we want to be a client. We'll client bridge. So we're going to go client bridge, leave it as mixed, and we're going to say JDS rescue bridged. So bridged means that the wireless, or the ports on the back of the switch or the router here are attached to the wireless card, so it'll go right through. So we're going to leave it as bridged. Going to go to apply settings. Saved just saves the settings, it doesn't apply them. Applying the settings, some of the builds don't have that, but that's how we do it here. We're going to go to wireless security, and we're going to go to WPA2 personal, because that's the kind of security I have on the home network here. I'm going to leave it as TKAP plus AES, the TKIP and AES, and the previously shared key. I'm going to unmask it. And so my network's password is no secret. If you came over, jump on, please. Jimmy's, capital B, capital I, capital G, NETWORK. Jimmy's Big Network. We're going to apply the settings. And this is not everything yet, so we still have to do the last part. So this is part number 2, I guess, is setting the security. So it was first setting the name, now we set the security. Now we got to go back to setup, and we're going to want to change the IP. So because this router thinks it's 192.168.1.1, the router that this is connecting to is also that same address. So we need to change this one's address, and we're going to do that. We're going to go to 101. Actually, that may be bad. We're going to do 10, just to be safe, 109. We're going to leave the subnet mask all normal, and then we're going to go gateway, and we're going to put in 192, go tab 168, tab 1.1, local DNS, the same thing, 192.168.1.1. And so here, you can assign the WAN port to the switch, so instead of having 4 ports on the back of the router that are available for devices, you could have 5. So we'll do that just for fun. And we are going to save. This time we just want to save it. We don't want to apply the settings. Just want to save it. And we're going to go to, where is it? No, none of those. What I need to do is I need to disable the DHCP server. Is it in the services? DHCP client? Okay, yeah. Oh, so it's already disabled. DHCP server. It looks like it's already turned off for us. Is it? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think it turns it off when we told it to be a client instead of anything else. Yeah. Alright. So that should be good. We're going to just apply the settings that we've already set. Everything's the same here. This will kick us off this. We won't be able to get back on here. So it'll load for a while here. So it's rebooting now with the settings we just set. Let's see here. That's what we're looking at. So we got a light for power, wireless LAN, and number 1 is blinking because that's what we're plugged into. This computer's plugged into this. Come on. There we go. Let's focus. There we go. Okay, now we are still rebooting. So it'll do this for a while. What we're going to do, let's see. Admin. This should be the router downstairs. Okay, so that tells us that we were successful. This router, we're not plugged into this router. This router is downstairs, wirelessly separated. We're only plugged into this router. This is my connection. This is power. Got antennas. You know, this is just proving the point. See right there. There it is. This is where we are. Plugged in. Back to the monitor here. This router is my router. This is our outward facing IP. Oh, made everything blue. We're going to check Google. Google. Oh, I guess we're already on Google. Yes, okay. So we're on Google. I'm going to see if we can get my email. There's nothing in my email. Nothing important, at least. Look at that. We are on the internet wirelessly. We're upstairs. No cable plugged in to the main network. We are wireless. We are a wireless client with a wired computer. So I thought that was really cool. And the use case for this, it goes everywhere. If you want to connect your neighbors onto your wireless network and you don't want to have to, you know, on the same network, you guys could share an internet connection. That's probably the most obvious one. Somebody wants to use your internet but not have to have a cable strung across the lawn or something. That's what you can do with it. I also, so my phone, the phone that we're recording on, it can be put into hotspot mode. And so if this one doesn't have a wireless card, because it doesn't, I can use this old router to connect wirelessly to the phone, the hotspot mode, and I can share the internet like that. So I could give everybody on my network internet access through my phone. So everything would go over the LTE here, and it would be slow, but it would work. If for some reason our Comcast was down, you could do that. So just to prove that it is on the internet, we'll go to hackaday.com. Look at it, it's rolling up here. We're going, and look at that, I pulled it up. And I promise this is what's going on. We've got a cable here, and that's all it is. It's just one cable to the router. The router is connecting for us wirelessly. Let's see, we'll connect to the server downstairs over FTP with FileZilla. It's up and ready to go. We're going to connect to the server. We're on the same IP range. I should even have the same IP on my computer here. So it should be 192.168.1. Oh, no, we don't want that. It's IP config. I don't know what I'm doing there. Let's see. Oh, no, okay. So this computer is .107, which is fine. Oh, okay, so that's why. This computer's IP is determined by the MAC address of the gigabit NIC on the motherboard. So I've got that pre-shared into the router downstairs. So this router, the router downstairs, is not seeing my computer's MAC address, that specific one. It's seeing something else. So if I unplugged, it may come up as the right IP, but that's not really important from here. So just remember those three things that we need. You know, let's just put this. We'll download Be Kind Rewind just for fun. No, I don't want to do that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Sure. Well, we'll just do it. I'm going to put it on the D drive, and it's downloading. It's super slow. We're at about 2 megabits per second. It's not fast. It's not impressive, but it is working. So that's really cool. The reason that these are cool, these routers, is because you can remove the antennas. You can put on a bigger antenna. Over the summer, I am going to buy a 50 dBi antenna, and I'm going to set up a pretty big access point on the top of my house. So that's one thing. But we did. We set it up. This computer is connected, wired to a wireless bridge, basically. So it's working. That's it. That's the tutorial. So we've demonstrated that it works.